Also for Mrs. Hamilton White, this house at 913 Euclid Avenue. 855 Lancaster Avenue for George Wilson. 502 Walnut Avenue for Samuel Cook. 871 Lancaster Avenue for C.H. Savage. 126 Concord Place for John Tuck. Here in Baldwinsville, a foundation is being dug for the Oddfellows Temple. Ward designs the Oddfellows Temple Meeting Hall at 58 Oswego Street in Baldwinsville, today known as the Mohican Manor. Recently, while remodeling was being done, a skeleton was found in the wall. Ward, back in Syracuse, builds this house for Peter Picott at 512 Court Street. This photo, taken in late 1910, shows the Moyer Auto Factory and the new 1911 model Moyer car on display in front of the factory. The 1911 Moyer Model A touring car. The 1911 Moyer Model B touring car. This photo, believed to be taken at the New York State Fairgrounds, of a 1911 Moyer Model B touring car. A Moyer car advertisement pin. As 1910 draws to a close, Ward builds this Californian-style bungalow for Bradley A. Fuller at 215 Salt Springs Road. This is the second house on the National Register of Historic Places. Seven 58 Euclid Avenue for S.J. Kelly in 1911. Phi Beta Phi Fraternity House at 801 Ostrom Avenue. 519 Walnut Avenue for Herbert Walker, now apartments for Syracuse University students. The Master Tile Craftsman Henry Chapman Mercer founded in 1898 the Moravian Pottery and Tile Works in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. 1910 to 1911, Mercer starts to design tiles for Ward to be used in his houses. Here is one of those early designs, the stunning fireplace at 301 Allen Street. The 301 Allen Street house, built by Ward in 1911 for William McKee. McKee was also a Moyer car owner. A garage matching the house was built and probably housed that Moyer car. Here is the 1911 advertisement for Moyer carriages and automobiles in the city directory. Built in 1911, the Dr. Jacob Levy House and Doctor's Office at 1029 East Genesee Street. Founded in 1982, the house became the Ronald McDonald House of Central New York State, connecting it to the house next door. Here are some interiors. 1912 model Moyer cars are introduced. This is the 1912 Moyer Model B touring car. Famous cartoonist Tom Powers orders a car in robin's egg blue. Moyer cars come in all colors and are furnished with 2 weeks of free gas. The 1912 Moyer Model C Runabout. A 1912 Moyer touring car, the earliest known model to still exist. H.A. Moyer's personal 1912 Moyer touring car outside his park in Danforth House, car number 120. This is an actual Moyer car plaque that was attached below the running board on 1911 and 1912 model Moyer cars. Our third ward house on the National Register of Historic Places, built for J.E. Chapman at 518 Danforth Street. Its original kitchen is still intact. Ward's next job takes him to Sherrill, a house designed for W.T. Earl at 209 Kenwood Avenue. Back in Syracuse, this house for L.P. Kellogg at 700 Euclid Avenue. Then and today. Ward again in Baldwinsville, this time to do alterations on this house for Herbert Robinson at 65 Oswego Street. In the nearby town of Camillus on North Street, a young man, Peter P. Forgan, 6 years old, and his family hear the latest news at their home in the kitchen from the ice delivery man. He says the Titanic sank on its maiden voyage after colliding with an iceberg. 1,502 dead and 706 survivors. The Moyers and Wards read it in the newspaper, extra editions, and hear it by word of mouth. The nation mourns, and the world starts to change. Ward's next design, the Syracuse Bread Factory on 200 Maple Street. Today, the Cooper's Decorating Company. This is Ward's fourth house on the National Register of Historic Places, built for Frederick E. Welch at 827 Lancaster Avenue. Job number 93 in Ward's career, this arts and crafts house built for Eugene Murphy at 725 Allen Street. The house today is very hard to see because of all the bushes and trees obstructing it. Another house built on James Street, this at 1601 James Street, and designed for Lewis P. Smith, a real Tudor Revival beauty. 309 Van Rensselaer Street for Alton Simmons. Ward designs another house for Brainerd E. Salmon at 308 DeWitt Street. The first house Ward designs for Frank P. Collins at 423 Euclid Avenue.